funny this week. That's okay, because we've got chainsaw protection pants and boots. So that's obviously what we're talking about today is chainsaw protection gear. Yes, our ATC products, we do have a wide range of silky saws, and now chainsaw gear.
I'm not sure if to be arborists doing that out there, but you know.
Unless your name is Shenae and you feel quite
special. We're thinking we're going to make this uniform.
Yeah.
Being winter, they're very warm, I have to say, for this moment. But actually, when it comes to chainsaw pants, these actually aren't that hot. So
and they're super lightweight as well, so it doesn't feel like, hence why the dance, it doesn't feel like you're actually wearing such a heavy heavy gear on you as well, and that's exactly what you want when you are working all day long. You don't want something heavy that's going to drag you down.
But we were thinking, like, all arborists know, and it is law in Australia, that they must wear chainsaw protection pants, so you're all going to have them anyway, but we were thinking more of your home gardener. Now, a lot of home gardeners do have chainsaws and do use them from time to time, and we do hear of accidents. Ooh, there's a necklace. So we thought it was important to sort of introduce an option, because we thought, you know, people at home might not know what brands are available, and at ATC Products we only stock the world's best of anything it is that we have. So when it comes to chainsaw protection pants, our opinion goes, you can't get better than Clogger. We love the Clogger pants. They're made in New Zealand, they're made of quality materials, quality workmanship, and the design and functionality is fantastic. Now today we're also going to be talking about chainsaw protection for your feet. This is also very important, and people go, my feet, my chainsaw's not going to be anywhere near my feet, but believe it or not, it happens. Sometimes it happens. And when you lose a bit of your foot, you will wish you had chainsaw protection.
You probably can see behind us the gory photos of...
Yeah, no, I think the camera shot might be out. It's gross.
Oh, okay,
it's gross.
Cool.
Google it. Yeah, but don't be eating.
Don't Google it.
Don't be eating when you do. I'm sure on a diet it'll help.
Yeah, it will help very, very much.
So we thought we'd break down the Clogger pants. Now there's not just one chainsaw protection pant that they do a range of them, and they also do chaps, but at the end of the day your pants are far more comfortable, so I'd be going pants where I could. Now the ones that I am wearing are actually their brand new pants. We might class these as the top of the line. They're called their Zeros, and they're lovely, as Shenae said, lightweight, but the ones Shenae's wearing are their older style Zeros, which when I say older, these have only just come out, so like, you know, last week.
Yeah.
Zeros. They're just as comfortable as these ones, just as flexible and movable. So, you know, if you're working, you can easily, you know, I don't know, climb around or move really easily.
Especially when you're working at home, rural gardens as well. They're easy, comfortable to walk in as well. So you are walking down to the back paddock as well, or probably not walking when you have a car. But yeah, you could sit.
Yeah, really, really comfortable. But there are a few differences with the new ones than the old ones. So if you go into a shop like us, we still have the old ones in stock, so you know the difference. Now there's a price difference to begin with. These are about $10 more expensive. And there's a couple of different features. These features are really more designed for an arborist. So if you're a home gardener, you're probably better off saving a bit of money and going for the older style, because the differences are things like the material at the back of the pant here. This is an additional fabric that they've put in, and this stops the chainsaw from actually cutting into the back of the leg. Normally all the chainsaw protection's at the front, but for these they've also put a bit at the back, and that's for arborists when they drop their saw. It's on a lanyard, it's on a pole strap, and that then sometimes knocks into the back of the leg. So this is extra protection that the older style Zeros don't have. They've obviously changed the colour, so you can tell it's got the green on it opposed to the orange. And there's just a bit more protection along here for wear. The arborists tend to rub a bit, so if you're at home and you're bending on the ground a lot, maybe that's a consideration you want to think about. And there's also a very, very big difference with the new ones over the old ones is the stitching that they've put in the bum area here. Often in the older style, it's like a normal cotton, so if you bend over it breaks. But with the newer ones, it's an elastic cotton, so when you bend over and stretch that seam, it's not going to break as easily. So that's your Zeros. But as I sort of said, we're focusing on the home user today. So these are like the top of the line, the ultimate, but you might want to look at the other options they have, which are a little bit less in cost. So the next one down is called a Defender Pro. These, both the ones Shenae and I are wearing, are called Zeros. These are called Defender Pros. The difference with the Defender Pros mainly is you don't have as many pockets. With the Zeros you've got two lots of pockets on each side. With the Defender Pros you've just got the one pocket on each side. Again, I don't really see that a problem as a home gardener. I don't think you need to carry that much with you in your pockets when you're moving around home, but you've got that chainsaw protection through the front, which is very important. Still lovely stretchy fabric at the back, so again, easy manoeuvrability. You can bend over, pick things up really easily. So really a great option, and you save, I think, about $100 on the Defender Pros. Yeah, they're $100 cheaper than the Zeros, so definitely worth looking at and trying. Now, if these are out of your budget again, but you still want that protection of the chainsaw protection, then you can go to the Defender. So those ones Defender Pro, these ones are called the Defender. So these ones don't quite have as much stretchy fabric. They've just got it at the top here. So a little bit heavier, a little bit less elastic in the fabric, a little less cool. So in summer, they're a bit hotter to wear than the other ones, but still very functional. And if it's only something you're going to put on once every few weeks, then why not give these a go? Because you've got that chainsaw protection, you've got that safety, and you know, it's not like you're working in it like an arborist 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, or 6 days for some of the guys. So a great option, the Clogger Defenders, or your Defender Pros, or these beautiful Zeros that we're wearing. So as far as chainsaw protection goes, that's your legs in check. Now your feet. So we have a beautiful style and brand of chainsaw protection boots here at ATC Products. They're called Pravos, and they are absolutely beautiful. They're comfortable to wear, they're quality, the leather is thick, the stitching is also a good quality cotton, it's double stitched. They're waterproof, they've got a grip pattern on the bottom so you don't slip in muddy conditions. They've got this like air venting fabric inside so that your feet don't sweat. And if you're in North Queensland in Australia, it gets really, really hot, so you get really, really sweaty and you can get foot fungus and all sorts of awful things. Well, this really minimises that, which is fantastic. Steel toe cap, so that's very, very strong, not composite, it's not going to break easily. That's covered in a leather covering, so really, really long-lasting, practical, wears well. So if you want to go to the step of getting chainsaw protection boots as well, you can't go past these. They are the Rolls-Royce in boots.
Exactly. So that's all about keeping your legs and feet attached to your body at all times.
Yes.
But that's, basically comes to home gardeners, or even if you are a tree lop or an arborist as well, come by and check us out.
Yeah, ask any questions you have.
Yeah.
Obviously there's more details about both of these products. We could get in more depth with them, but we thought we'd just give you a quick overview today. Suggest that if you are using these at home, as in are using chainsaws, that you use some safety protection. Put some chainsaw protection pants on, put some chainsaw protection boots on, because, you know, at the end of the day, safety first is a great idea. It really saves trips to the hospital, and parking can be expensive these days. We hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.